Okay, welcome everybody. Robert Breaker here, and someone brought something to my attention that I thought I needed to make a little video about and tell you a little bit about. I have written some books. A lot of people have seen my books, and I actually have my books for sale. I don't have them all here, but let me just show you a couple of them. What it means to call upon the Lord, the importance of the blood, hey, where's the blood, why I'm more than just a fundamentalist, why I'm a Baptist. I want to write another one, why I'm an independent Baptist, and then maybe even a third one on why I don't like to even use that anymore because they're going downhill so fast. But there are still some good Bible-believing Baptists out there. And so these are some of the books that I've written. I've got some commentaries as well on James and 1st and 2nd Peter. And so my books are for sale online, and I wanted to show you that. I wanted to go to the website here, and I think you can see it here in the background. And here's my website, and I've put these books up, and people have been emailing me saying, Brother Breaker, we'd like to buy your book, but we just can't figure it out. It's not working. So you go to my website and you scroll down, and right here it says Church Bookstore. When you go ahead and click on that, here's a list of the books that I've written, and as you can see, when you click, now the top one is a different company, that's Zulon Press, so that link works. So you can go there, you can buy the book, What the Bible Says About Marriage, Divorce, and Remarriage, and I wrote that book about what the Bible says, not my opinion on the matter. A lot of people like to write this book, Marriage, Divorce, and Remarriage, and they never bring up Ephesians chapter 5 and the type of Christ in the church. And when you see marriage as the Bible portrays it, as a type of Christ and the bride of Christ, then it really opens things up to you. But that link works. But these other ones, all these other ones, they don't work anymore because the company, CreateSpace, sold out to Amazon. And for some reason, the company didn't care enough about making sure that each of the links, and I haven't figured out how to go back and fix the links. So what I did is I came over here and I put a note. And maybe you can read this note with me. Some of the links given might not work as the company sold out to Amazon. So you might have to go to Amazon.com and type in my name, Robert Breaker, and the title of the book you're interested in order to purchase the book. So here's my book, The Importance of the Blood. Let's do that. Let's go to Amazon.com and type in up at the top, Robert Breaker, The Importance of the Blood. My finger's still hurting a little bit. And it's not even the first one. Where is it? Yeah, it's down here. So here's the book. And so you can still get my books, but for some reason the links don't work on Amazon.com. See how long of a link name that is up on the top? I don't know if that would be the right link or what. But you can still get my books, and I have them priced, I think, at a pretty decent price. And so my books are here. Here's my hand that I drew. That's actually my hand, and that I've drew many years ago, that right there, nailing Jesus to the cross. So a lot of people have said, Brother Breaker, we want your books. How do we get them? When you click on the link and the link doesn't work. Well, each one that you want to buy, you need to go to Amazon.com, type in Robert Breaker, and then the title, and then you can get them. Now, here's the good thing. If you want to get my book and read it without purchasing it, you're more than welcome to. To read each of my books for free, please visit my old website, rrb3.com. That's my old website. rrb3.com, and all of my books on that website. I have it here. Click here to enter my English site. You can click over here for Spanish, but where the flags are in English, you click on that for the English. My books online, they're right here. Go down just a little bit, my cursor's moving. My books online, and all my books are free. You can read them for free. So if I haven't finished that one there, 1 Thessalonians. I don't know if I ever will. I just don't have time to do books anymore. I do so many videos. But here's my books. And so like Marriage, Divorce, and Remarriage, here you go. You could actually print this out and you can read it for free. A lot of people say, Brother Breaker, I read it, and the reason I want to buy it is because I want to give it to someone else to read. And that's why I put them up here. I want you to get the material. You don't have to pay for it. You can go to rrb3.com and get it for free. But people have said, but Brother Breaker, I want to have the book to give to somebody. Okay, well then this is where you can go. And like I said, look up the title here, and then go to Amazon.com, and on Amazon you'd have to type in the title. I'm sorry you have to do that. Companies sell and mess everything up. It works so nice to be able to just click one click and you could buy something. But here are my books. And if you're interested in buying one of my books, then this one here I don't even have in printed form. It's only online. It's a good one. I wish I could gets a lot of companies, they don't want to print pictures. They just want to print text. But this is the Spanish Bible, its inception, and those courageous men behind its translation. One of the best books I've written about the Spanish Bible issue and which Spanish Bible is the best one. Matter of fact, at the end of that, you can find that somewhere, it's not loading all the way probably, that's what it is, but the end of that book, there's a chart that you can go through and find out which Bible is the best. And it's the Valera 1602 Spanish Bible, valera1602.com. So a lot of people have asked, Brother Breaker, the links don't work on your books. How do I get them? That's how you get them. Amazon.com, type in the name, type in the title. This one here I have with a different company, Xulon, and they kind of made the cover there. But that's where you get my books. Like I said, a lot of people have been asking, so there you go. If you want to get them, look, you don't have to buy them. You can print them all out free if you'd like at this website. But if you do want to buy a couple, okay, that's fine. Most of the money goes to the company that prints them. And this is what you call a print on demand. These books aren't just sitting in a warehouse somewhere, and they're not just sitting here at the house. Matter of fact, the ones that I have, I had to actually buy from this company. And what they do is when a person buys that book, then it goes and it's printed in a computer and then mailed out. So I think that's interesting, print on demand. And years ago I found this company that would do the print on demand, and they take probably a good 80% of whatever the purchase price is. So we get very little. So, you know, and I don't keep myself in business by selling books. But I do find that it's a good way, in a way where I don't have to worry about it. If you want to buy the book, the company does it, they mail it, they ship it, and you deal with them. And I find that that's a really great thing. So there's my books. The Importance of the Blood, Marriage, Divorce, and Remarriage. Hey, where's the blood? What it means to call upon the Lord. In the Bible, you call upon the Lord from the heart, and calling is by faith. It's not just a calling from the mouth. There must be some belief from the heart. I have a book here, The Heresy of the Sinner's Prayer, and it really should say the heresy in quotes, because there is some heresy that people preach that the prayer saves, and it's not the prayer that saves, it's faith that saves. Why I'm more than just a fundamentalist. You got to get this one. A lot of people out there are calling themselves fundamentalists. But you can be a fundamentalist and not even be saved. The real fundamentals of the faith, they shy away from. So we need to find out what those are. Why I'm a Baptist. I wrote that years ago. As many know, I'm an ordained independent Baptist minister. But I really should write another book, Why I'm an Independent Baptist, and really I should write How the Independent Baptist is Going to Hell in a Handbasket, because a lot of so-called independent Baptists have deviated from a lot of good Bible teaching. Matter of fact, they're calling themselves the new independent fundamental Baptists. Watch out for things that are new, like the new King James. Now, I'm going to stick with the old. So I'm kind of saddened to see the apostasy that many people are going into. But with that said, not all. There still are some good independent Baptists out there, and I thank God for that. First book I wrote, the commentary on the book of James. When I was a pastor in Bible school, I realized, I probably won't be pastoring a church for very long because I've got finished up school. So I couldn't be there more than a year or so. And I said, what's a short book that we could go through? And we went through the book of James. And I did dispensational study first so that I could show. Now, James is more of a book for the tribulation more than anything else. So you'll have a blessing on that, and we're going to study that book in videos sometime soon. A commentary on 1st and 2nd Peter. Brief history of the Spanish Bible, second book I wrote about the Spanish Bible. The history and truth of the Spanish Bible controversy. The history and truth about the modern Gomez Bible. And the Gomez Bible is not. Chick Tracts is going around telling everybody the Gomez Bible is the best Bible in Spanish. I don't believe that. If you read this, you'll understand why. And then my other book, The Spanish Bible, Its Conception, and Those Courageous Men Behind Its Translation. And I wish I could get that one available to sale because people want it in printed form. But it is what it is. So I appreciate this. Thank you for asking. A lot of people have been asking that. And a lot of people also say, Brother Breaker, how do you use your website? Well, here's my website, thecloudchurch.org. And to use the website, well, you've got home, you've got about, you've got doctrinal statement, and you've got doctrinal statement, there we go, and you've got contact, and this is my address and everything, and how to get in touch with me. And then you go down, here's the church bookstore, church blogs, Bible studies. I didn't do anything with that. Also, I would encourage you, if you haven't, watch this video here, Rightly Dividing the Word of Truth. Here's our introduction video to the verse-by-verse Bible studies through Paul's epistles. Here's a very informative teaching that I did in Texas on the history of the Spanish Bible. I don't know. Some people said this doesn't even work anymore, the salvation test. Let me check that. And nope, it's no longer available. That's a shame. I'll have to get rid of that eventually. But also, a lot of people have asked, how do you donate? And here's how you donate. You click on the how to donate, and you can donate to the ministry if the Lord lays on your heart. I don't beg for money. I just wait for the Lord to lay on people's heart to do something, and if they do, we say, thank you, Jesus. How to help the ministry. This one here is how to be saved. Here's one about the gospel. Then down here on the bottom is a link on how to navigate this site, and I did a video a while back, and you can go to that video, and it's all about how to use the website. And so I hope that's a blessing. A lot of folks, they don't have a church home. People all over the world, especially in Europe, tell me, Brother Brecker, there's no more good churches, Bible-believing churches in Europe. So that's why we do this. And a lot of people, they say that they meet in homes and watch these videos every week. And that's a blessing. Now, I do encourage people, if they can find a good home, a church home, to do so. A lot of people say, Brother Brecker, where's a good place to go to find a church home? And I always say, go to fundamental.org. Fundamental.org, and that's a website that's supposedly a list of King James Bible-believing churches all over the world. And people have told me that some of them, that they found a church on that list that they're now attending that does preach the blood, that does preach the book, and does preach the blessed hope. Others have said they've tried every church on the list within a 2-hour radius of them, and there's not a good one. It's sad that there's so few good churches, but if you can find one, it is good, and I do recommend attending a good, sound, Bible-believing church and fellowshipping with other Christians. But if you can't find one, that's why the Cloud Church is here, so that you'll be able to find every week a new sermon in English. And here's the weekly sermon. Here's the past video sermons, and you go here, and you can go back to 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and these are the current sermons for this year. And people ask me, Brother Brecker, how do I do your videos? Well, I say go back to the first one and watch in order. Go down to the gospel, and then go to the next one, the next one. Watch all of the videos that I've done in order of when they were done. But also, go over here, this is the front page, thecloudchurch.org, and go to Bible teaching verse by verse. And I encourage people to watch the first video here, and then do our verse by verse Bible teaching as we go verse by verse through all the epistles of Paul. And then we finished up the book of Acts. And then our next thing will be Jude. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, my fingers, and take care of my wife. So we'll do Jude, and then James, and then 1st and 2nd Peter probably next. But at least we have all these, and I encourage you to do our verse-by-verse Bible study as well, in order of when the books were written. I also have Bible study videos, and these are just little fun videos that you can watch about nuggets in the Bible and fun things about the Bible. And there's a lot of good Bible study videos, so you can watch those as well. Question and answer series. I did a lot of questions and answers. We've got 14 different parts of question and answers. And somebody emailed me not too long ago, said, Brother Brecker, I just finished up your question and answer series, and boy, was that a blessing. I have a Why I Am Not video series, and why I'm not a Calvinist, why I'm not a Pentecostal, why I'm not a Roman Catholic, why I'm not a hyper-dispensationalist, why I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, and why I'm not a Mormon. And I want to get on there eventually why I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist. And maybe someday I'll get to that. There's just so much to do and so little time. I also have some live streams that we've done over time. And Lord willing, I want to do more live streams on Thursday. Sorry, this Thursday I'm not going to do one because I'm just overwhelmed. And I got to take care of my wife. Like I said, she's got a hurt knee, so pray for her. And then again, I've done some. I need to do more on this, but these are church hymns. And you click on this, it takes you to a YouTube church hymns. And I go through and I sing a lot of different hymns out of our hymn book. And these are some beautiful hymns, so you can go there and look at all the different hymns. And I keep forgetting, otherwise I'd do some more. Laura and I are singing some of them. But the hymns are wonderful. And if you love hymns, my voice is not the best, so I apologize. But that can help you to learn how
Hello, I'm Robert.
to do hymns and such like. So I hope this helps. I hope this answers the question that people have had about, Brother Brecker, why can I not get your book? I wanted to buy a copy. Well, like I say, go down on the front page of thecloudchurch.org to bookstore, and this gives you the title of the books. And then if you want to purchase one, The link probably won't work. You're going to have to just get the title, copy it, and then go to Amazon, put the name, Robert Breaker, and then the title, and it'll come up, and then you can buy it from Amazon.com. And again, if you don't want to buy it, because to me it's not about the money, it's about the information, here's where you can get the book, not just 1 chapter, 2 chapter, 3, the whole book for absolutely free online, rb3.com. And I showed you where you can go to read the book for yourself. So I just want to let you know I was getting a lot more books sold, and then the last couple of months it's like, what happened? Why aren't the books selling? And very little money is coming in from them, but I would say 20, 30, 40 books a month were selling, and then now it's like 4 or 5 books a month. And a lot of people are saying, Brother Breaker, I can't find your book. Well, hopefully this will help you and see where the books are so that you can find them if you're interested in purchasing printed copies to hand out to others, and then you're able to get those out to people. So you're going to have to go to Amazon.com to do that. So I want to make this video just so you'll know where they are and where you can get them. I hope this is a blessing. God bless you. Bye-bye.